Hi, my name is Tommy. Welcome to Talking with Tommy. And today we are discussing politics. So, let's see what we have for today's story. Wisconsin County Clerk is testifying in federal court that weekend voting gives urban areas, quote, too much access to the polls. The Republican Kathleen Novak spoke in favor of voting restrictions signed into law by Governor Scott Walker that took place between 2011 and 2015. Opponents of this argue that this suppresses votes of non-whites. I would say it suppresses votes of anyone who happens to live in an urban area, but the Cap Times says that Kathleen Novak said that voting ID restrictions and reduced early access caused virtually no problems at all. Her words. Virtually no problems at all. In her county, which is Waukesha County, which is 95% white. Novak argued that the state should end weekend voting because it gives, quote, an unfair advantage to large urban areas that happen to support Democrats. When asked if voters had too much access to voting, Novak replied that there's, quote, too much access to voters as far as opportunities. Wow. That is incredible. So what you are saying, Miss Novak, is that you're literally saying that urban voting areas have too much access to vote just because they're not a Republican like you. I have a strong feeling that if all these people were Republican, there would be no voting restrictions. And by the way, if you put voting restrictions on people just because you don't like what their political party is, by definition of the word, that is discrimination. You are quite literally trying to rig the election in the Republican favor. The Republican nominee is Donald Trump. Are you saying that you want Trump to win? Because that's what you're basically doing. You're ensuring Donald Trump's victory. I can't believe that, this is even legal. That suppressing votes is legal. Everyone, early access voting and weekend voting helps people who work go to vote on their days off. If you only have voting areas that are open on certain days and people have to work that day, either people are going to have to take time off of work to go vote or they can't vote. You're rigging the election. You are suppressing votes. That's not okay. That's not okay.